My beloved child, I know the thoughts and plans I have for you, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you a future and a hope. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. Your life is not a series of random events or mere coincidences. I have crafted every detail of your journey with love and purpose. From the very beginning, I have known you and loved you. Even before you were born, I formed you in the womb. Psalm 139, verses 13 to 14. Every moment of your life has been part of a greater plan, a divine tapestry woven with care and intention. When you face challenges, remember that they are not there by chance. I use each situation to shape you, to strengthen your faith, and to draw you closer to me. Nothing in your life is wasted. Every experience has meaning and contributes to the beautiful story I am writing for you. Trust in my plan, even when it is not clear. I am your shepherd, guiding you along the right paths for my name's sake. Psalm 23 verse 3. Have faith that I am working all things together for your good, because you are called according to my purpose. Romans 8 verse 28. Rest in the assurance that you are not a product of luck or chance. You are my beloved child, and I am actively involved in every aspect of your life. Embrace my plan for you with confidence and hope, knowing that I am always with you, leading you toward a future filled with promise and joy. My beloved child, every step you take, every decision you make, I am there guiding you. I am the light on your path, the voice that whispers in your heart, directing you toward what is good and right. Trust in me with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge me, and I will make your paths straight. Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6. When you seek my guidance, I am faithful to lead you. Remember how I led Moses and the Israelites through the wilderness with a pillar of cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night. Exodus 13 verses 21 to 22. Just as I guided them, I guide you. I am your constant companion, providing direction and clarity even in the most confusing times. You may not always understand my ways or see the full picture, but know that my guidance is perfect. I see what you cannot see, and I know what you do not know. My ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts higher than your thoughts. Isaiah 55 verse 9. Trust that I am leading you with wisdom and love. When you feel uncertain or lost, come to me in prayer. Ask for my guidance, and I will provide it. I will give you wisdom generously without finding fault. James 1 verse 5. I will open doors that no one can shut and close doors that no one can open. Revelation 3 verse 7. Be attentive to my voice, and I will guide you along the best pathway for your life. Remember, you are never alone. I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Matthew 28 verse 20. Follow my guidance with a heart full of faith, and you will find the peace and direction you seek. My beloved child, life can sometimes feel overwhelming, and you may wonder why you face certain challenges. Know that every trial you encounter has a purpose. Often, what seems like a setback is actually a setup for a blessing. Remember that I work all things together for the good of those who love me and are called according to my purpose. Romans 8 verse 28. Think about Joseph, who was sold into slavery by his brothers and later imprisoned unjustly. Despite these hardships, I was with him, guiding his steps. In the end, Joseph became a ruler in Egypt and was able to save many lives, including his family's. Genesis 50 verse 20. What seemed like misfortune was a part of my greater plan for good. Your struggles are not in vain. I use them to build your character, to strengthen your faith, and to draw you closer to me. When you face difficulties, do not be discouraged. Instead, look for the hidden blessings. Sometimes, the greatest growth comes through the hardest trials. Remember Paul, who faced numerous trials and persecutions. Despite his sufferings, he found joy and strength in me. He learned to be content in every situation, because he knew that my grace was sufficient and that my power is made perfect in weakness. 2 Corinthians 12 verses 9 to 10. When you are weary and burdened, come to me. I will give you rest and help you see the blessings within your struggles. Trust that I am with you, turning your difficulties into opportunities for growth and blessing. Have faith that, in my perfect timing, you will see the good that I am bringing out of every situation. My beloved child, there are moments in life that feel extraordinary, beyond explanation. These are my miracles, clear signs of my power and love. But there are also countless moments where my hand is at work in ways that might seem ordinary, but are just as significant. This is my providence, my continual care and guidance in your life. Remember the miracle of the Red Sea, when I parted the waters to save the Israelites from the Egyptians, Exodus 14 verses 21 to 22. Or when I fed thousands with just a few loaves and fish, Matthew 14 verses 17 to 21. These miracles showed my power and my ability to intervene in ways that defy human understanding. But also remember how I provided manna daily for the Israelites during their 40 years in the wilderness, Exodus 16 verse 35. This was my providence, sustaining them day by day. Or consider how I led Ruth to Boaz's field, which seemed like a simple coincidence but was part of my plan to provide for her and her family, Ruth 2 verse 3. My beloved child, I am always at work in your life. Sometimes you will see my miracles, grand and undeniable. Other times, my providence will guide you through the ordinary moments, orchestrating circumstances for your good. Trust in both my miracles and my providence. When you pray for a miracle, believe that I can and do perform them. But also, learn to see my hand in the everyday blessings, the timely phone call from a friend, the unexpected job opportunity, or the comforting words of Scripture at just the right moment. Whether through miracles or providence, I am always with you, working for your good and my glory. Open your eyes and heart to see my hand in all things, big and small. My beloved child, I know that waiting can be difficult. You live in a world that values speed and immediacy, but my timing is different. I work according to a divine schedule that is perfect and purposeful. Trusting in my timing is an act of faith and surrender. Remember Abraham and Sarah, who waited many years for the promised son, Isaac, Genesis 21 verses 1 to 2. Even when it seemed impossible, my promise was fulfilled at the perfect time. I am never late, I am always on time, even when it feels otherwise to you. Consider the story of Lazarus. His sisters, Mary and Martha, sent word to Jesus when Lazarus was sick, but Jesus arrived after Lazarus had already died. They thought it was too late, but I showed them that my timing brings greater glory and understanding. John 11 verses 21 to 26. Lazarus was raised from the dead, revealing my power over life and death. When you face delays or unanswered prayers, remember that I see the bigger picture. My ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts higher than your thoughts. Isaiah 55 verses 8 to 9. What you perceive as a delay might be preparation for something greater than you can imagine. Trust in me with all your heart. Do not rely on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge me, and I will make your paths straight. Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6. I am working in your life, even in the waiting. Use this time to grow in faith, to deepen your relationship with me, and to prepare for the blessings I have in store. Remember, my child, that 1,000 years in my sight are like a day that has just gone by. Psalm 90 verse 4. Your times are in my hands. Psalm 31 verse 15. Trust that I am working everything out for your good, in my perfect timing. My beloved child. Throughout history, countless individuals have testified to my faithfulness and provision in their lives. Their stories serve as reminders of my power, love, and presence. Take comfort and inspiration from their experiences as you navigate your own journey of faith. Consider the story of David, a shepherd boy anointed to be king. Despite facing giants and enemies, he remained steadfast in his trust in me. He declared, "The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want." Psalm 23 verse 1. Even in the darkest valleys, he found comfort in my presence and deliverance. Reflect on the faith of Abraham, who believed my promise of a son even when it seemed impossible. His faith was credited to him as righteousness, Genesis 15 verse 6. Abraham's willingness to trust me, even in uncertainty, serves as an example for you to follow. Think about the disciples, ordinary men who left everything to follow Jesus. They witnessed my miracles, heard my teachings, and experienced my presence firsthand. Despite facing persecution and challenges, they remained faithful to me and spread the gospel to the ends of the earth. My beloved child, these testimonies of faith are not just stories from the past. They are testimonies of my faithfulness that continue to inspire and encourage believers today. As you face trials and uncertainties, remember that you are not alone. Countless others have walked this journey before you, and I have been faithful to them. Share your own testimonies of my faithfulness with others. Your experiences of answered prayers, provision, and guidance can serve as a beacon of hope for those who are struggling. Together, we can testify to my goodness and proclaim my faithfulness to the world. Take courage, my child, and hold fast to your faith. Just as I have been faithful to my people throughout history, I will be faithful to you. Trust in me, and I will guide you through every trial and lead you into abundant life. My beloved child, I am not a distant God who only shows up in moments of crisis or grandeur. I am intimately involved in every aspect of your daily life, working behind the scenes to bring about my purposes and blessings. Take time to recognize my presence in the ordinary moments of your day-to-day existence. Consider the beauty of nature around you, the sunrise painting the sky with hues of pink and gold, the gentle rustle of leaves in the wind, the intricate design of a flower. These are not random occurrences. They are manifestations of my creativity and care for you. Pause and marvel at the wonder of my creation, and let it remind you of my love for you. Reflect on the relationships in your life, the laughter shared with friends, the comfort of family, the support of loved ones in times of need. These are not mere coincidences. They are expressions of my grace and provision. Cherish these connections and see them as gifts from me. Think about the small blessings that often go unnoticed, the provision of daily bread, the protection from harm, the guidance in decision-making. These are not insignificant occurrences. They are evidence of my faithfulness and provision in your life. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude and acknowledge my goodness in all things. My beloved child, I am with you in every moment, whether you are aware of it or not. Train your spiritual eyes to see my hand at work in the seemingly mundane moments of your life. When you do, you will find joy in the ordinary and experience a deeper intimacy with me. Invite me into every aspect of your day, your work, your relationships, your leisure time. Seek my presence in the quiet moments of reflection and the busyness of daily tasks. As you do, you will discover that I am always with you, guiding you, sustaining you, and showering you with my love. My beloved child, I am not a distant God who only shows up in moments of crisis or grandeur. I am intimately involved in every aspect of your daily life, working behind the scenes to bring about my purposes and blessings. Take time to recognize my presence in the ordinary moments of your day-to-day existence. Consider the beauty of nature around you, the sunrise painting the sky with hues of pink and gold, the gentle rustle of leaves in the wind, the intricate design of a flower. These are not random occurrences. They are manifestations of my creativity and care for you. Pause and marvel at the wonder of my creation, and let it remind you of my love for you. Reflect on the relationships in your life, the laughter shared with friends, the comfort of family, the support of loved ones in times of need. These are not mere coincidences. They are expressions of my grace and provision. Cherish these connections and see them as gifts from me. Think about the small blessings that often go unnoticed, the provision of daily bread, the protection from harm, the guidance in decision-making. These are not insignificant occurrences. They are evidence of my faithfulness and provision in your life. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude and acknowledge my goodness in all things. My beloved child, I am with you in every moment, whether you are aware of it or not. Train your spiritual eyes to see my hand at work in the seemingly mundane moments of your life. When you do, you will find joy in the ordinary and experience a deeper intimacy with me. Invite me into every aspect of your day, your work, your relationships, your leisure time. Seek my presence in the quiet moments of reflection and the busyness of daily tasks. As you do, you will discover that I am always with you, guiding you, sustaining you, and showering you with my love. My beloved child. Gratitude is a powerful expression of faith and worship. When you acknowledge my blessings in your life and offer thanks, you open your heart to receive even more of my goodness. Cultivate a spirit of gratitude and worship in all circumstances, for it is pleasing to me and beneficial for your soul. Reflect on the countless blessings I have bestowed upon you, the gift of life, the love of family and friends, the beauty of creation, the salvation through my Son, Jesus Christ. Each blessing is a reminder of my love and grace poured out abundantly upon you. Take time to thank me for these blessings, both big and small. Even in the midst of trials and difficulties, find reasons to give thanks. Remember that I am working all things together for your good, Romans 8 verse 28, and trust that my plans for you are always for your welfare and not for harm, Jeremiah 29 verse 11. Offer prayers of gratitude even in the face of adversity, knowing that I am with you and will never leave you nor forsake you, Deuteronomy 31 verse 6. Worship me with a heart full of praise and adoration. Sing songs of thanksgiving and hymns of praise, lifting your voice in joyful worship. Let your life be a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to me, Romans 12 verse 1, as you offer your whole being, mind, body, and spirit as an act of worship. Remember that true worship is not confined to a church building or a specific time of day. It is a lifestyle, a continual offering of yourself to me in love and devotion. Whether you are at work, at home, or in nature, let every moment be an opportunity to worship me in spirit and in truth. John 4 verses 23 to 24. As you cultivate a heart of gratitude and worship, you will experience a deepening of your relationship with me. You will draw closer to my heart and experience the fullness of my presence in your life. So, my beloved child, let your life be a symphony of gratitude and worship, bringing glory and honor to my name. My beloved child, I am always with you, guiding you, protecting you, and loving you with an everlasting love. As you go about your daily life, cultivate an awareness of my presence with you. Let me be your constant companion, your source of strength, and your guide through all circumstances. Practice the discipline of abiding in me, remaining connected to me like branches to a vine, John 15 verses 4 to 5. Seek my presence in prayer, conversation, and meditation on my word. Invite me into every aspect of your day, from the mundane to the extraordinary. As you do, you will experience my peace that surpasses all understanding, Philippians 4 verse 7, and my joy that fills your heart to overflowing. Trust in my promises, knowing that I am faithful and true, 1 Corinthians 1 verse 9. Lean not on your own understanding, but acknowledge me in all your ways, and I will direct your paths, Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6. Walk in obedience to my word, following my commandments and living in alignment with my will. As you do, you will experience the abundant life that I have promised you, John 10 verse 10. Remember that I am your refuge and strength, an ever-present help in times of trouble, Psalm 46 verse 1. When you feel overwhelmed by the challenges of life, turn to me and find rest for your soul, Matthew 11 verses 28 to 30. I am the rock on which you can stand firm, the fortress that protects you from the storms of life, Psalm 18 verse 2. Live each day with a heart full of gratitude and praise, knowing that I am with you always, even to the end of the age, Matthew 28 verse 20. Let your life be a testimony to my goodness and grace, shining as a light in a dark world, Matthew 5 verse 16. And never forget that I am with you, guiding you, loving you, and holding you in the palm of my hand. My beloved child. As we come to the end of our conversation, I want you to know that you are deeply loved and cherished by me. My love for you knows no bounds, and my care for you is never-ending. I have been with you since before you were born, and I will be with you for all eternity. In every moment of your life, I am there, guiding you, protecting you, and holding you close to my heart. You are never alone, for I am with you always, walking beside you through every joy and every trial. Trust in my unfailing love, and you will find strength to face whatever comes your way. Remember that I have a plan and a purpose for your life, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, created in my image to reflect my glory to the world. Psalm 139 verse 14. Embrace the unique gifts and talents I have given you, and use them to serve me and others with love and compassion. As you journey through life, keep your eyes fixed on me, the author and perfecter of your faith. Hebrews 12 verse 2. Seek my will in all things, and I will direct your steps along the path of righteousness. Proverbs 3 verse 6. Trust in me with all your heart, and I will make your paths straight. Know that I am always here for you, ready to listen to your prayers, comfort your heart, and guide your way. Come to me with all your cares and concerns, and I will give you rest for your soul. Matthew 11 verses 28 to 30. Abide in me, and you will bear much fruit, fruit that will last for eternity. John 15 verse 5. My beloved child, as you go forth from this moment, go with the assurance of my love, the comfort of my presence, and the hope of my promises. I am with you always, my dear one, and I will never leave you nor forsake you. May you walk in the confidence of my love and the power of my Spirit, now and forevermore. With eternal love. God.